Hello, my magnificent magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show. Well, I'll be your host. I'll be your host, the gangster magician himself. I'm here to deliver you your message because that's what I love to do. Do what I love what I do, and I love being here with you. Yes, I do. Why wouldn't I? You're the best. Yes, you are. The cat says, what do you say? What do you know? He says, he's, the official mascot. That's who he is. He's our mascot. Archangel Michael, my co-host this year, he says hello. He says, hello, how are you? He says, how's everybody doing? He says, he's just going to be minding his business. Please, refrain from, talking to him. Okay, no problem. He said he just wants to observe today. No problem. That's all you gotta say. Am I gonna argue with him? No, I won't. So that's why we're always balancing our chakras here and aligning ourselves, because what's meant for us will always find us. And the best way that can happen is by us aligning our chakras, clearing our chakras, balancing our chakras, just getting ourselves stretched out. I have this thing, it's like for like the water. It's with zero water or something. So it gets rid of all the lead and the microplastics and all that bullshit. I even did it in my tea today. I usually don't do that. I usually use the what's it called? The tap water. But now I'm thinking about how stupid was I? Because I'm thinking like it's burning fluoride away, but no, I didn't. All right, so let's see what we're doing here. Why don't you come on in? Come on in. Come on down. The tarot is right, okay? So that's what happens here. Come on down. Alright. We're gonna start bidding. Alright, get ready to bid. So, what are we working with? Why don't we do a little, get started. See what's in the energy here. The divine collective here, God. The ones who've seen it all, done it all, been through it all. You know the ones. It's these damn jinn, because these jinns, they get in you, though. Like, if you ever were, drunk or high or something, these mother effers. But they're all on their way out. All right, so let's get going. They're like your aches and pains, those bastards. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these jinns. You're supposed to feel aligned, but like you probably felt like all over the place. That's the way I felt. So why don't we get going here? Enough about me, all right? So what are we working with? What do we got? What's in our energy here, God? Please and thank you for our divine collective, the ones who've seen it all, done it all, have been through it all. Why don't we put some, little sage? I've been doing the what's it called? The incense. I just like to put those. I figured they'd do the same thing, right? Alright, so let's get going. What do we got here, please, and thank you. Alright, so right here, Ten of Swords, there's a painful ending. So we know this is surrounding a painful ending here. You may be experiencing a painful ending or loss, but this marks the beginning of a new cycle of growth and transformation. Sometimes breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. I let go of the past and embrace a new beginning. So why don't we look a little deeper into this painful ending here. This is sometimes how people have to learn, right? A lot of times it takes a little bit for people to learn their lesson. Especially if they've never been defeated. And that's their ego. Sorry, so we got this painful ending. Let's see for who. Alright, why for this painful ending? Because the moon. Because these people want to create illusions here. These illusions are being shattered, okay? Because people see who you are. So creating these illusions is now, they thought they were creating your painful ending. No. They created their own. Illusion and uncertainty. You may be facing hidden fears or emotions that need to be brought to the surface and addressed. I trust my intuition and inner guidance. That's all you got, right? What else are you going to trust? There's nothing left to trust with these people. So what else we got? Alright, so again, Four of Swords here, resting and relaxing. That was a topic of discussion yesterday. Alright, rest and recovery. You are taking a break from the hustle and bustle of life to rest and recharge your batteries. I rest and recharge for a brighter future. I mean, that's all you can do, right? And then by you doing that, Four of Swords shatters these illusions and shows that these people are liars. And now this Ten of Swords is here. They have a painful ending to look forward to. And you're just resting and relaxing over here. What else we got? So there's a hangman here now. Now this is telling me somebody's being forced to see things from a different perspective. All right, they have to see what is going on here. Surrendering and letting go of control, whoever. You may need to look at things from a different perspective and embrace a new way of thinking. Somebody's going to have to start thinking differently. I surrender to the present moment. What else can you do? That's why Four of Swords, you're resting and relaxing. What are you going to do otherwise? You're not worried about it. What's meant for you is going to find you. These negative thoughts, they can't stop you. That's what they are, demons. Negative thoughts are demons. Demon, that's actually means negative thought. So what else do we got? Alright, so we have the Two of Swords now. Okay, so somebody's trying to avoid this painful ending. Alright, and by creating illusions here, you just rest in. I don't know, this is interesting to me. So alright, so we have a Two of Swords, the Hangman, Four of Swords, the Moon, Ten of Swords. So they're trying to avoid this painful ending. I mean, it's not stopping them from wanting to create these illusions. But the fact that you Four of Swords are rest and relax and keep calling your energy back is the reason why people are being forced to see what's happening here. And they can't avoid this painful ending any longer. No, they can't. All right, why? Because you're this fool. You're pure and innocent. That's what it is. I mean, you've always been this way. New beginnings are here. A fresh start, new beginnings, taking risks. You're being called to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown. That's why Four of Swords, the Fool, you're resting and relaxing here while, whoever was creating these illusions about you, they're not going to be able to avoid this painful ending because you're forcing people to see what's really happening here by being this full energy. That's all it comes down to. People see you as pure and innocent. It's like, okay, you're wrong. You're wrong about this one. So they can't get you. You're uncorruptible. So what else do we got to know? Let's dig a little deeper. We'll find out who, what, when, where, how, and then we'll part ways. I'll check you later. How about that? Yep, I still got these pains in a bit, so it's whatever. They're going. They're finding their way out. I mean, so what's going to be in the energy? Why don't we elaborate further? See what we're working with. You know you're the best. Everybody knows it. There's nothing left to talk about when it comes to that. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, these people, we're counting on you. Really, just self-sabotaging. Apparently, this was a pattern of yours, of you self-sabotaging. So now they were hoping that was going to continue, but you didn't allow it this time. It's like you became a whole nother person, and people are just like, "How did this happen?" So that's pretty much where we're at. So why don't we see what's go a little further, see what's going on. All right, I'm ready to go for you. All right, please and thank you. All right, so now we know exactly who you're dealing with and who's facing this pain finding. King of Pentacles in reverse. So I believe this is your counterpart. This is somebody who is obsessed with status and welfare, greedy. They were materialistic, wasteful. This person, they could be a chauvinist. They make poor financial decisions. They like to exploit situations. They're possessive. Sounds about right. Sounds about like them, doesn't it? I think so. So, what do we got to do with this person? I mean, we know this King of Wands, though, has their eyes on this person. This person, they're going to get caught doing something because they're doing something illegal here, or they're being forced to. One or the other. But, no, the Wands, you're too fearless, you're too adventurous. Perhaps maybe you're going to save this person from this. I don't know. Depends. Depends on how this all goes. This person might have thrown themselves in the line of fire here for you. Because in the 5D, you're with this person. So, they figured this was manifested, this was thought up, this was concoct it in the 5-day, this plan you have. And it's almost like this King of Pentacles knows that you're going to make up anyway. So it's like they might as well have not just done this and went with it and get the karma over faster. That's what this person's telling me. I mean, but listen, if it's your twin flame, you got to go through crazy karma. Okay? That's what it is. Just what happens. But you set that Knight of Wands energy. You're too fearless and adventurous for this, passionate for this King of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't see you being this strong. And they should have if they're your counterpart. They may not even be. It just could be maybe a karmic soulmate. It could be one or the other. I mean, just put it where it fits. That's all you got to do. You can't be exact. It's not going to be tailored to every single person, but it's going to be close. This person likes to gamble. Gambler. Possessive. They want to do everything, but they don't want you to do nothing. Oh, nice. All right, so what else do we got here? All right, so you have this Page of Wands energy, though. All right, so that's telling me you have limitless potential. Exploration and discovery. You are embarking on a new journey on self-discovery and personal growth. I embrace new opportunities with passion. Okay, so this King of Pentacles doesn't like the fact that you're embracing these new opportunities with passion. They feel like if they rejected you, then everybody should reject you. And the fact that everybody's not rejecting you makes this person feel like they're a loser. This is the way they think. I don't know what they think, who they thought they were, who they think they are, what they thought they were doing, but remember, this is the physical. You're in the 5D with this person now. But right now you have limitless potential and you're embarking on new opportunities to the chagrin of this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so why? Because you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. You're hardworking. You're efficient. You're responsible. I mean, what did they think was going to happen? Of course people are going to see this about you. If you display this so many times before, and this person themselves even seen how Knight of Pentacles you are, how hardworking you are, how did they think this was going to change? So that's why it's like they had to have known something. Or maybe they didn't. It could go either way. It doesn't make a difference. Whatever you planned up there in the 5D is what's going to happen now in the 5D. Because you have demons that are interfering with all the manifestations, okay? So it's like you have to do things in the most intricate of ways, they're telling me in the 5D. That it could even be so crazy as this person being undercover here. Like throwing themselves in this line of fire, pretending that they're obsessed with status and wealth. But this person does flip-flop a lot, from a King of Pentacles in reverse to like a King of Cups. They're an emperor, so I should imagine they should have negative traits also. They have things they have to work on. They're not perfect by any stretch, that's for sure. And neither are we. Okay, neither are we, and that's what they try to make it like, that we think we're perfect, okay, that we think we're better than people. We don't think anything, we just do what we have to do. This is the way we act, this is the way we think. Just because we think the way we do doesn't make us think we're better. We're just fucking better. We are just better. That's all. We don't even have to discuss it with them. It's already, they make it so obvious. All right, so you got this King of Pentacles in reverse, this Page of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else we need to know here. All right, so now we have this King of Swords in reverse now. Okay, so this is the malicious King of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is probably this King of Pentacles in reverse. This is probably their buddy, their colleague, brother, best friend, somebody that's been around this King of Pentacles in reverse for quite a bit, that's been siphoning their energy. Okay, so now you got this malicious character siphoning this person's energy, you know, having them obsessed with, but this person is seeing just how far this person was willing to go now. This is what's really doing this King of Pentacles. It's almost like this King of Pentacles gave this King of Swords in reverse enough rope, and this person did end up hanging themselves. So I believe this person right now is trying to, you know, block this King of Pentacles in reverse from seeing you in this Page of Wands energy. But that's only going to last so long, because this King of Swords in reverse is headed to the Five of Pentacles. Okay, probably this King of Pentacles in reverse is going with them. Okay, because they want it to be all about status. And this is half the Emperor here. Emperor reverse, who's the head of the snake. So it's usually like this King of Swords in reverse will be there to corrupt this King of Pentacles in reverse. And then the King of Wands in reverse was there to corrupt the King of Cups in reverse. In a way. Or vice versa. But that's what I'm seeing right now. Of how the Emperor energy was divided and conquered. Okay, that's why it, you know, it's the way they are. But we're here to heal them. Remember that. They didn't want you to heal, because when you heal, they heal. So that means that you're healing, that means that they're going to be healing. Ooh. So what do we need to know? So we got this King of Swords reverse. This person is a very fucking malicious character. They lack empathy. They lack an empathy gene. This person comes off like a dictator, very oppressive. They act like they're helping you, but they're always hurting you. It's like this person is the epitome of an energy vampire. And they're malicious too. And if you don't do what they want you to do, they really become malicious. And if you do anything that wrong them or they feel slighted by you, this person will go to great lengths to take you down. Okay, but this person was unable to do this to you. They can't take you down, and they're like they're actually shocked because they've had quite a winning streak. This King of Swords in reverse. Now everything's going to shit for them. Just when they thought it was going to be the best, it became the worst. So what else is there? We got King of Swords in reverse, rotten bastard. Alright, and why is this King of Swords a rotten bastard? Because they knew you were the star of the show. They knew you were this gang star. They wanted to keep you from being seen, this King of Pentacles ever seeing you as a star. But this person knew that you were the star right from the beginning, and that's why they knew they felt some certain way. This King of Swords in reverse made this King of Pentacles in reverse feel like they were crazy for to even think that way about you, that you were nothing but, you know, eye candy or something. You weren't wife material. You weren't husband material. You were a loser. You're crazy. You're too good to be true. Hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, healing, rejuvenation. You are on the right path and have faith that the universe is guiding you towards your dreams. So, yes, you have this Page of Wands energy. You have limitless potential. And this King of Swords in reverse is trying to stop this King of Pentacles in reverse from them seeing you now, because you were not supposed to come back this way. So it's almost like they're trying to put the blindfold on this person. But this person, I think they already see you already. It's like they see, like they have, like they're pretending like they don't. They're almost playing dumb here, I think. But that's interesting to me. But what you're doing, we know, is Eight of Pentacles. You're just mastering your craft. You're sharpening your skill. You're going to become the biggest star you can be. You're not selling out. That's for sure. You're not one of those stars that would sell out. You wouldn't sell yourself. You won't sell your soul. You won't sell your body. You won't sell anything. But these people are willing to do that because they don't have it. Especially, you know, it's a shame with this King. But if this King of Pentacles versus this is your divine counterpart, this is half your energy. That's what you got to keep in mind. That's why you have to look at things from such an intricate point of view. And you are. That's why you're here. That's why we're here. So what do we need to know? You got the all right, so we got quite a bit here. King of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, and you as the star. So that's what you're dealing with. So what's this star going to do about this? What's going to happen for them? Something's good, right? I mean, they're in the upright. All right, so what's going to happen for them is this. The Fool. We just seen that. Remember that. We seen that at the beginning. The Fool, pure and innocent. You're a pure and innocent star, and you are showing this. They said they tried to prove so hard that you were not pure and innocent. Now you have this new beginning here. I love it. You are being called to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown. I am open to new beginnings, this star says. Looks like that too, right? You look like you're open to new beginnings. You're like, yeah, I'm open, man. I'm open to it. You know? It's like, you don't care. You figured it out. What did you figure out is that this King of Swords reverse are going to get a painful ending here. Ten of Swords. We've seen that at the beginning also. So it's clearly coming this way, either or for both of them. I mean, somebody's going to eventually do it. I feel one of these will sell each other out, but the King of Swords in reverse is the one to blame here. The King of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like a simpleton. Like you could trick this energy. tell them something. They want to believe. They're like too trusting or something. But they didn't want to believe you though. But what else do we got? What else do we got here? Anything else? All right, so there's a Knight of Cups in reverse energy here. So this is going to tell me right now, this King of Swords in reverse is going to start gaslighting this King of Pentacles in reverse, because this person now is going to see you as this pure and innocent star with limitless potential, and they're going to question this King of Swords in reverse, and they're going to say, hey, what was this? Why'd you say this about them? Blah, blah, blah. And this person is going to get in their Knight of Cups. That's preposterous. That's the one who says this. And they're going to make it like they're a church leader, that they were only trying to protect this person. Yet you're doing some forbidden magic here. They've been saying that quite a bit. So they're trying to gaslight this person. And I mean, I guess they still have them a little bit, but this person's asking questions now, because they see you as a star. So it's like you figured that would happen sooner or later. And now this, King of Swords reverse, they're all anxious in their bed now. They're all depressed. They don't know what to do. They can't sleep. They can't eat. They're not looking too good, because they know the end is coming. They know this King of Pentacles reverse is figuring out, as long as you're doing what you're doing, this person's no longer going to be able to deal with this. It's too long. It's been going on way too long now. They've held on way too long, this King of Swords reverse. It's like, enough is enough. This person has to serve some type of karma. And that's why Nine of Swords, they're all anxious, depressed. We've seen the Ten of Swords twice already. So is there anything else we need to know about this, pure and innocent star that we have here with limitless potential? Anything we need to know for them? Okay, is that they're extremely strong. That you have the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. Okay, you're very pure, you're very innocent, you're a strong-ass star. I mean, that's something else. Strength, the Fool, the Star, Page of Wands. Taming your inner beast and mastering your emotions. You have the strength and courage to overcome any challenge. You have the inner strength to overcome challenges. It's because you know how to handle these people. You don't respond to them. You're not worried about them. You don't care about them. They care about you, but you don't care about, they needed you to be worried about them. This King of Swords reverse needs you to be so angry that they corrupted your divine counterpart here, and that you were going to keep attacking them. And they were going to keep saying, see? I told you, for God's sake. Look at this animal. They should put this animal away for life. This is the type of thing this person would say. Like, this is the type of person who would be writing fucking letters fucking to the judge. Oh, keep them there forever. Keep them there forever. I'm scared. I'm a church leader. I mean, he loves to say that. So what else do we got? So we got this Nine of Cups here. So somebody's getting their wish come true. Somebody's being seen as a wish come true. And I feel like this King of Pentacles reverse wished for you. You showed up. Maybe you didn't show up in the right package. Maybe it wasn't labeled correctly. That's probably what happened. And somehow you got sent back away. But this King of Swords in reverse told them, don't trust it. Okay, it's not. They wouldn't trust it. Okay, that this person would only look out for their best interest. But this person actually knew the value that was in there. They just didn't want this person to get it, because they knew that you knew what they were, and they knew that eventually they would become expendable. So you became persona non grata. You had to be sent out of here quickly, but you were too strong, and you showed that you're a pure and innocent star with limitless potential when they said that you were nothing. I think that's something, okay? And now Nine of Cups is here. So what's going to happen with these two? All right, so you just had this King of Pentacles in reverse here. This King of Swords in reverse here with this Knight of Cups in reverse energy. So this one's gaslighting them now. So what's this King of Pentacles? They're probably going to go with it again, I bet. But they're starting to become very skeptical now. It's like at the point where they're like starting to ask questions now. Like the other people are starting to talk now. What else we got? All right, they're complaining amongst each other about this King of Swords in reverse. So what else do we have? All right, now look, the Hierophant's here. And what is really helping you is this Hierophant, because you're institutionally supported as this star. People said, yep, that is who they are. That is who they are. And the most fairest of people are saying this is who you are. Because you are who you say you are. You are the star, a superstar. It's who you are. You're strong as hell, too. Pure and innocent. And Two of Pentacles, you're able to adapt to any situation thrown at you. That is the best part, because you know how to adapt to everything. You know how to handle everything. You know how to talk. Any situation, you know how to handle it. in some kind of way, and it's amazing in a way. I mean, you have this frequency that's able to diffuse chaos quickly. But these people did not want that. They wanted to thrive on chaos. This is how they thrive, this King of Swords in reverse. This is how they keep your counterpart obsessed with status and wealth, by keeping their chaos. But you were too strong for this chaos. And that's why you adapted here. So we have this Hierophant here. So what's that about? That's gonna help us, right? Most likely, I would imagine. Alright, and now look at this. Your favorite, this King of Cups is here now. So somehow I always knew this King of Pentacles, they always jump to a King of Cups, in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. That's what they do. Okay, now you got this King of Cups here. Lovely. Alright, so this King of Cups may be here with this Hierophant. They want to help you. Now they're looking at you. They're saying they got past this King of Swords in reverse. The King of Cups got past this King of Swords in reverse now, and they're looking at you, but they still are stuck in this status, obsessed with status mom. So they're emotionally, they're feeling good about you as the star, but financially they realize that it's going to cost them to be around you. So this King of Swords in reverse is telling them to think about the family, think about this person, think about children, think about this. For God's sakes, how that's what they keep saying too. They keep saying that way. This is preposterous that you think this way. And that's all because you had this Page of Swords energy, though. You find new ways to communicate, and making yourself seen is why this King of Cups is seeing you now. So they're like, oh, but you're almost on display. These people want you to be on display. They had you on, what was it? Humiliation rituals they were doing on you, and they wanted this King of Cups to see you though, like humiliated. They wanted to see you down and out, like begging for change on the corner, so they could bring them. This King of Swords could bring them in reverse, could bring them and say, see. Look at him. What did I tell you? Just like the rat. You know what I mean? Making it like you were a fucking, a lousy person, a scammer or something. But this is what this person is. They never had the chance to project that onto you. That's why they wished for that. That's what they're going to get now. See if they can handle it. They're begging now. Now they're begging. They're begging for another chance. Don't tell nobody, please. I have a family, this person keeps saying. I have a family. This King of Swords in reverse keeps yelling. Alright, but look, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we said, yeah, that's nice, but it's like, think of my family. No, you didn't think of your family. You didn't think of us, our family. You didn't care how we felt. Now this person, they're missing their opportunity. Because if they didn't do this, they would have, probably able to retire good this way. But this person wanted to have all the control. They were acting like they were helping this King of Pentacles in reverse, but the reality is that they were just hurting them. But now the King of Cups is here though, and you're the star. So what else do we need to know here before I get to a new deck? I feel like I'm going much too long. Well, just know justice is here. That's all you need to know. All right, so King of Cups is going to bring justice here with this Hierophant for this star to this King of Swords in reverse and this King of Pentacles in reverse. So this King of Pentacles in reverse this King of Cups may have to take the fall with this King of Pentacles in reverse energy just to get this King of Swords in reverse away, to show that they were wrong. And that all depends on how forgiving you are in this situation. This King of Cups is counting on you to be extremely forgiving in this situation, since you are hearing from me that they're saying that they're working together, and that this person's working the 5D. They may not be friendly with you in this 5D, the 3D, but you are together in the 5D. And they're in this King of Cups energy, and they're seeing you as the star. They're watching. They said, you are the star. That is the justice here for this King, for you, towards this King of Swords in reverse. So is there anything else? What's going to be the end? I'm going to go to a new deck now. I feel like I got everything I need. That's a lot here. Alright, so yes, you are this Nine of Pentacles, and that's another thing. They said you couldn't take care of yourself. They said you couldn't do anything. You became the star by yourself. Nobody made you the star. Nobody handed this to you. You became the star on your own. I mean, with the grace of God and the help of the angels and everybody, of course, yes. But in the physical, yes, you did this all by yourself. Now, don't ever let that go to your head, but you've seen how strong you are. You didn't know you were that strong. Now you're pure and innocent. You always knew that. You would never give yourself away. just anybody, but you had a soft spot. You love this person. It's your divine counterpart. You love that person. You really did. You never, I don't know why you would even act that, but it's just because you were so, almost shell-shocked by it. I mean, I could see how I could have chased this person off, but especially with having this King of Swords in reverse here, saying how weird it is that you're doing that, blah, 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 that you have to go. But all this did was give you the ability to show how brave and courageous you are. That's all this did. You went, and you showed them. They wanted to humiliate you. They put you on display to be humiliated. All they did was show you as the star now. Thank you. Assistant, bring out the finest fruit basket to this King of Swords in reverse. If anybody earned it, they did, okay? So, thank you, King of Swords in reverse. They thought they were sacrificing you. No. They were sacrificing themselves. That's what they were doing. They showed just how brave and courageous you are. I'm going to do one more on them, no matter what. So, what's the end here? Is that 5 of Pentacles in reverse, that you are going to be recovering from financial loss. You probably are going to forgive it. You have to forgive this King of Cups in reverse. All right, especially if they're here with the Hierophant, because they're telling me in the 5D. But you're at 9 of Pentacles. So, I mean, no matter what, all your bases are covered here. You have this, as the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it's 9 of Pentacles. You were too strong. You're the star, so of course you're recovering from whatever loss. I mean, with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and you got this King of Cups here. This is all to the chagrin of this King of Swords in reverse and this King of Pentacles in reverse. This King of Cups is what's holding this up for you. And then you're just going to stay in this 8 of Pentacles energy. That's all you care about. Just mastering your craft, sharpening your skill. You're not worried about what these other people are doing. This is what really intrigues this King of Cups. Okay, that's what really makes them, think highly of you. Is that they see you're not worried about this. That you're not chasing anymore. They needed you to chase. For this to and this is what this King of Swords in reverse was hoping to. That took a lot of energy out of me, that one. So what else? Why don't we get a little confirmation? Confirmation, clarification. I feel like I'm pretty much into this one a lot. Very invested in this reading. So I feel like this King of Cups, it's like the King of Cups and the King of Wands versus the King of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. And like a tag team match or something. Like, this is really what it comes down to. And there's no way with the King of Wands, especially with the King of Cups in the upright, can these two outsmart them. They cannot outsmart the King of Wands. That's for sure. That's what keeps us going. And the passion of this King of Cups is what overcomes them. They're the ones, they finish it off. They're the finisher. So this person might be here to finish this. We've seen the King of Wands quite a bit. So let's see, what else do we need? Let's get a little elaboration. Let's get confirmation, clarification, and it's going a little long. So see what we got, please, and thank you, God. What else are we working with? All right, so you have this Ace of Wands here. So we know you have an urge to create. This is what is happening. You're an inspiration. They put you on display to be seen. You're creating, you're enthusiastic, you have new opportunities, clearly growing here. Okay, you have this 9 of Pentacles, you're seen as very strong, very pure, very innocent, limitless potential. Support by the Hierophant, institutionally supported here. Socially approved. To get this King of Cups, watching on. While this King of Swords in reverse here is trying to gaslight this King of Pentacles in reverse into staying into why the right thing is to be on their team still. But all they're doing is causing this person to miss their opportunity with you. So that's why this King of Swords in reverse has to be removed. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to figure out how is this person going to be removed. Because this urge to create you have, it's going to get you to this 10 of Pentacles. What you're building now is going to get you there. They wanted to block this. They didn't want you to get any of this. They wanted to take this from you. Well, they wanted to take this from this King of Pentacles. Actually, this person was like, going to trick this. This is the type of person that would like backstab this King of Pentacles in reverse after they got what they wanted out of this. They would have sold this person out and try that go that route. It's a real slime ball. So what else we need? What else we need to know is that you have this Page of Cups energy. You got these intuitive messages, these creative opportunities here. You're showing how strong you are. You're a 9 of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody helping you. Not that you're complaining. You're not complaining. You're just getting it done. Your Five of Pentacles in reverse, recovering, and you're just rebuilding. Being seen as a star. You have a new beginning here with this Fool. And sometimes new beginnings are the best. If you're starting over. Maybe you and this King of Cups are starting over. Maybe Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating you and this King of Cups. The demise of this King of Swords in reverse. I mean, this King of Pentacles in reverse, they could heal. I don't know about this. I don't think this King of Swords in reverse energy could heal. That's like one of them energies that can't be saved. And you know that this is not a good one. All right, so you have an urge to create here. You're getting creative opportunities because of your intuitive messages. What else we got? All right, so you have this Nine of Cups in reverse here. So now this King of Pentacles in reverse is questioning this King of Swords in reverse. And they're in this Nine of Cups in reverse energies because they were trying to say that what they had going for them was a wish come true. Like they pushed them towards this Empress in reverse as your replacement. Said this person's a wish come true. But now it's just being seen as every last thing this person said has brought bad results out of it. And this King of Pentacles reverse is starting to realize that this isn't working, being on this person's team. So it's like now this King of Pentacles reverse wants to turn good and go join the King of Cups and the King of Wands, and but this King of Swords in reverse is trying to blackmail this person now, trying to say that if they do that, then they're going to go to jail. Maybe this person's scared or something. But we do know Five of Cups, they're all in regret, they're all upset. Okay, they don't care. They're trying to blame this on you, though. They're trying to say you're making this happen. What you're doing is making this happen, is what they're saying. But it's like, no, what they did made this happen. You're just sitting there, having an urge to create, building something, becoming the star here, showing how strong you are. That's all you're doing. So, all right, so now we know this person, they're questioning that they were lied to here. So it's almost like they were promised one thing and it didn't happen. Now this King of Pentacles, this is almost like the person's trying to like double down. All right, you'll see. Just, making it like they still have it under control. But here now, look, you have the King of Wands in reverse now. Okay, so, wow. So now you have the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So now this King of Swords in reverse is trying to call on this King of Wands in reverse to come help them to keep this King of Pentacles in reverse stuck. Okay, this is what's happening here. So it's going to happen is that this King of Pentacles in reverse wants to be released, but these people won't let them go. And that's why they're trying to gaslight them. So now they're hitting them from both sides here. But you have the King of Cups here. So this person still emotionally understands what's happening here, but on a financial point, this is a stuff and wise. They're saying, think about the business. Think about your career. Think about this. This is what both of them are saying, that you're not worth it. You're not worth it. That you're not who you say you are. Like, and eventually now this person's just like, I had enough. This is a joke. This is all designed to keep me stuck. Is what this King of Pentacles. Look, they're holding on very tight. But you have this Knight of Swords energy. You're action oriented, ambitious. You're driven to succeed. That's what's really, that's disrupting this for this King of Swords in reverse, this King of Wands in reverse. These are the two energies I don't think can be saved. They're too grimy, they're too slimy, they're too malicious. This King of Pentacles in reverse, I can see how they be tricked. I can see how King of Cups can be tricked. So let's see what else we need to know here. I mean, there's got to be more to this. So now we know he's got this King of Wands. So you got your two biggest enemies now are trying to keep your counterpart stuck. They're both hitting them from both angles. But they're still in this, you still have this King of Cups here though. So what else we got? All right, so here's the thing. So death in reverse is here. So they want to keep this going, this King of Swords in reverse, this King of Wands in reverse. Obviously, right? I mean, you can see that by how they're surrounding your counterpart here. Gaslighting them. But all they're doing is causing this person to miss their opportunity and proving to them that this is not a wish come true. They're just saying to hold on, it's coming. Everything, they're basically saying like, winter's coming. It's like this is not like, but the King of Pentacles verse, like nothing ever is coming. Okay, they said this person, they want to keep them stuck, okay, because they don't want them to get that Two of Cups with you. So keeping them obsessed with status and wealth all over the place is what, keeps them away from this Two of Cups. Because once this King of Cups gets this Two of Cups with you, then it's all over for these energies. No matter what, all three of these energies are gone. So by this King of Pentacles, having these three energies going against you at one time is what mixed with the King of Cups in reverse. Now, not person's not in their feelings right now, but you throw that in here. One of these was always going to turn on each other. There was too many fucking chefs, not enough. There were too many chefs in the kitchen here. Not enough. What's the fucking? Not enough. I don't fucking. Why do I always forget stuff anymore? So you got this King of Wands in reverse, scumbag. We're gonna avoid this ending. But we already knew there's a painful ending coming. Okay, because these people are Hierophant in reverse. They're being seen as corrupt hypocrites. Everything they said you are is what they are. And now this King of Pentacles in reverse is really starting to question it because they see that this was never about them. They were just a pawn. And this King of Swords in reverse is malice towards you. But they want to hold on somehow. But you, like I said, Four of Swords, you're resting and relaxing. You don't give a fuck. They can't get to you. Energy, this is what's causing it. Just the fact that you're starving them is why they can't get to you. That's why they're being seen. You might not be seeing it directly, but this is what's energetically is what's happening. So what else do we need to know? Is there anything else? I mean, I think I went pretty far here, right? All right, let's look. Confirmation. Five of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so two decks, two Five of Pentacles in reverses. Telling me you're recovering from painful, for recovering from financial loss here. Of course, because you're so strong. You have this Nine of Pentacles. They said you couldn't take care of yourself. And now look, this King of Pentacles in reverse, they're all in regret. They're all pessimistic. They don't want to be around these two clowns. They got tricked. That's what they're saying. They got duped. That's what it is. They're saying, I got duped. And now they're just like, fuck it. I'm just going to lose everything and become this King of Cups. And trust in the universe and trust in you. Because if you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse 2 times, that's a good thing. And somebody's all in regret now. There's assistance here for you. All right, because look, there's a hangman here. We saw that earlier. You're forcing people to see things from a different perspective. You're forcing people to see what this King of Wands in reverse, this King of Swords in reverse are all about. You're forcing this King of Pentacles in reverse to see that, and it's all about just being you. And that's why this King of Cups sees that. That's what's helping you. And that's why Three of Pentacles, people want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. Why? Five of Pentacles in reverse, that's how you're recovering. That's why you have assistance here. And these people, Ace of Pentacles reverse, missed their opportunity here. They couldn't beat you. They thought they were going to beat you. So is there anything else we need to know? Because I'm going to end it. All right. All we need to know is that you are going to end this with this Ten of Cups, okay? Because you built your foundation on this, and it's going to create the abundance you need. This King of Cups realizes that they're going to leave this all behind because they don't need this aggravation. We'll deal with these. They got to deal with these two characters to be this person with stuff, status, and wealth. They're not willing to do that. They want to be a King of Cups. That's who they are, and that's why happily ever after. And you're going to be recovering, okay? And you have the King of Swords here. Because the King of Swords sees everything, and the King of Swords has seen enough of this. Okay, they've seen enough of these people. So the King of Swords is what's coming in here, what's going to balance this Emperor out. This is really going to balance it out. Because that's, they can't stop the King of Swords. Nobody can. So is there anything else? All right, is that Six of Pentacles. You're receiving what's meant for you. I mean, there's not much else to say here. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, creating the abundance. You're Nine of Pentacles. You are the star of the show. You're very strong. This King of Cups sees you, okay? You have the Hierophant. You got institutional support here. You're being socially approved. This King of Swords in reverse and this King of Wands in reverse have been in each in ear. So this person had both two devils on their shoulder here. And eventually they just got to the point where like, this ain't working. These pentacles ain't worth it. I don't want this no more. I'm worried about the cups now. So that's why the King of Cups and then the King of Swords comes in here and finishes them off. Why? Because they know you're this Queen of Pentacles. This is who you are. You're the ideal spouse. You're the one everyone comes to see. You're the one everyone wants to be. See, this King of Pentacles, this was their original wish, that you were this Nine of Pentacles, that you would come in here. Because they wanted somebody who was an equal. And by equal doesn't mean like financially. It was like with everything, like just thought process. Like you just clicked. You knew what each other was thinking. It's like you had telepathic communication. But these people try to say that you were being a witch, though. You were doing this to them. You were like trying to mind control them. But that wasn't true. All right? You were just a Queen of Pentacles who loved this person. You loved this. You adored this person. And they couldn't stand it. That made them so mad. So what's going to be the end here? All right, is that there's a Five of Cups in reverse here. So somebody's moving on. They're not regret anymore. This is why I'm feeling this King of Pentacles in reverse. They're moving on. They're saying they got to keep going because, look, you're this Nine of Pentacles. It's more confirmation that you don't need nobody. That's what they wanted. Somebody who didn't need nobody. They tried to say you couldn't take care of yourself. So what else we got here? Anything else? Please and thank you, God. I think I got to go now. All right, this is it. All right, so there's this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So these people are being seen for their shoddy workmanship. Whatever foundation they didn't build on this Ten of Cups is being knocked down. Okay, because justice is here, and that is what it comes down to. Justice is what happens and makes this all worth it at the end. And it has to, everything has to balance itself out. The scales must be balanced. All right, so I'll see you guys later. I love you.